So they have in the back of their minds, these Jewish people that Jesus is teaching, that the reason why the Galileans were murdered in the temple and the reason why the tower killed and crushed 18 people was because of some egregious sin amongst those people. But Jesus says, not necessarily the case. The other thing we have to think about is in John chapter 9. This is one of my favorite stories in all of the Gospels. John chapter 9, Jesus is walking with his disciples, and they come up to this man who has been born blind. And he's been blind for a while, and they look at Jesus and they said, who sinned, this man or his family or his parents? And Jesus says, it wasn't this man's sin that caused him to be blind, but that the glory of God would be shown, displayed in the world. And so it wasn't sin that caused the blindness. So we have to remember that it's not always sin that causes bad things to happen. In fact, when I was talking about Hurricane Katrina earlier, I remember hearing from pastors from the pulpit saying that the reason why Hurricane Katrina happened was because of the sin in New Orleans. That was what some people were saying. Now, could it be that God had sent judgment to New Orleans because of their sin? It could have been. But for us to make that leap is not for us to do, right?